So you're thinking about buying a home, right? It can feel like a huge, complicated journey. But today, we're going to make it simple. We're going to zero in on one of the most important pieces of the puzzle, finding the right mortgage lender. We'll show you what a real, local, personalized approach looks like and why, honestly, it can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, let's not waste any time. The single most important first step you can take is getting pre-qualified. So for real, grab a pen, open up the Notes app on your phone. This is the moment you turn that dream of a new home into an actual plan.
Here it is. This is the number for the local expert we're going to be talking about today. It's 417-851-5782. Write that down. We'll get into exactly who you're calling in just a minute.
And hey, if email is more your speed, you can reach him at smafield@gbankmortgage.com. That's smafield@gbankmortgage.com. Okay, now that you've got the info handy, let's dive into who this is and why this specific local approach is so worth your time.
So that contact info belongs to Steve Mayfield. He's a local pro with Guaranty Bank, and you can think of him as our guide today for what you should really be looking for in a lender. You know, someone who's actually in your corner.
So, what makes someone an expert you can trust? Well, you see titles like Vice President and Senior Residential Lender, and you know right away this guy has some serious experience. And that NMLS number, that's super important. It's his unique ID in the national system. It basically means he's a licensed, verified professional. It's a big deal.
And Steve's expertise is just one part of a bigger philosophy they have at Guaranty Bank. It's a whole different way of thinking that puts the focus not on the paperwork, but on the person at the heart of it all. And that's you.
Okay, but what does that actually mean? You know, in a world full of faceless websites and giant banks, what really, truly sets a local expert apart from everyone else?
This quote from Steve really nails it. See, for them, the goal isn't just to get one loan done. It's about building a relationship for the long haul. The idea is, if they do a great job for you now, you'll come back for your next house, or maybe a refinance down the road. That's a powerful reason for them to get it right the first time.
And this just drives that point home. Think about it. After doing thousands of loans, he knows that your financial story is completely unique. Your loan process shouldn't be some cookie-cutter template. It has to be built just for you. Now this is a huge practical advantage. The whole team, the person who starts your loan, the processor, the underwriter, the closer, they are all in the same local office. That means you're not waiting for a file to get shipped across 3 different time zones. The whole process is just faster, smoother, and you get answers when you need them. And because every buyer is unique, you need options. It doesn't matter if you're a first-time buyer who's kind of nervous about the whole thing, or an experienced homeowner ready to upgrade. A great lender has to have the right loan for your specific goal.
And this is what that looks like in practice. Steve handles all the major loan types. You've got your conventional loans, sure, but also government-backed options like FHA, which is amazing for first-time buyers. VA loans for our veterans, USDA loans for rural properties, even the big jumbo loans. The point is, they've got the right tool for whatever job you need done.
So look, the promise here is really simple. Quick closings and great local service. If that's what you're after, this is your chance to take a real step forward. Just making that call to Steve at 417-851-5782 can get all of your questions answered. So let's break that down just a little bit more. What does this local advantage actually feel like for you when you're in the middle of this sometimes stressful process? Well, it all boils down to a much smoother, much faster trip to closing day. Here's the difference side by side. With a local team, you get local people making the decisions, which just means speed and common sense. You get clear communication instead of feeling lost and confused. And maybe the best part? No horrible last-minute surprises at closing, because the whole team has been working together on your file from day one. When you boil it all down, this whole local approach really translates into 4 key promises for every single person they work with. Honesty, fair pricing, good service, and great communication. That's the foundation of that relationship they want to build.
So, after breaking all of this down, the expertise, the personalized approach, the local advantage, there's really only one question left, isn't there? Are you ready to take that first step?
And look, the absolute easiest way to get started is just to have a conversation. You can make that call to 417-851-5782 or shoot over that email to smayfield@gbankmortgage.com. Remember, that first step isn't about making a commitment. It's just about getting some clarity. And let's end on this final, really crucial point. Getting pre-qualified is always free. There is absolutely no cost, no obligation to see where you stand and get your questions answered. You have nothing to lose and a brand new home to gain. So with a local team that promises fast answers, why would you wait? Go ahead, make the call, and start your journey today.